Okay, good morning guys. So this is my morning routine as a nutritional therapist that is good for my gut health. So I make sure to have celery juice every single morning. Literally just grab a bunch of celery and make sure to wash it and then whiz it through a juicer. So I just use this Bosch one, and celery is great at reducing inflammation in the body, protecting against free radicals, ensuring that you're optimally hydrated alongside many other benefits. But I found that it helps me feel really energized and also helps clear my skin. I also make sure to have apple cider vinegar every single morning, so I just dilute kind of like 1.5 tablespoons in a small glass of water. You can do up to 2 tablespoons. And make sure it's diluted just so it doesn't like erode your teeth or anything like that, but make sure it's also organic and from the mother. And then you guys know, if you've watched my running diaries, that I have creatine every morning too. So just 1 teaspoon in a glass of water and I down those. And then I have some L-arginine. I hope I'm saying that right. But yeah, I use those supplements from Koro. And then this morning I chose just to have a lemon, ginger and manuka honey tea. All the teas I get are from Pukka. They have really good ingredients, no added kind of like chemicals or nasties. Just super clean ingredients that are actually really beneficial as well. Okay, hi guys, good morning. So, this video to film has been an absolute nightmare. So you're about to see some clips in a second. They were taken 4 weeks ago now. 4 weeks ago, and I was planning on doing this video that week. So I think it's because this video was originally going to be a whole like how to heal your gut, and I was just getting overwhelmed because there is so much information to fit into one video. Like, gut health is such a vast topic, and watching this video even is not going to help you fix your gut. Like, to do that, you're going to have to do your own research, watch a ton of videos, probably listen to a ton of podcasts. To be honest, probably go see your GP and a nutritional therapist, like, or a dietitian, get loads of tests done. Fixing your gut health, you probably aren't going to be able to do that through watching a YouTube video. But I wanted to put out some form of helpful information about it, and yeah, I just got so overwhelmed. Like, I've been finding it a lot easier to talk about it on TikTok, so I'll leave my TikTok link down below. I've done like quite a few small videos, and I think they're easier because I can just pick one topic, like for example celery juice, and tell you why you should drink celery juice. Whereas in a YouTube video I was thinking about doing what I eat in a day, but then I said I'd never do one because I feel like they're super triggering. And then I was thinking about doing a sit down, like chatty talk through the gut health, but then I was like, that's super boring. So I just didn't know what to do basically, and I was just getting overwhelmed because it is a really important topic, and there's a lot of people that talk about it on social media without being fully educated. I just want to preface, I have a level 6 diploma in health coaching and nutritional therapy, so that is like my credibility on this topic. That's what I've done, if in case you wanted to know. But yeah, it's still like, this in no way, shape or form watching this video is not gonna, you're not gonna know everything you need to know. So I'm just gonna give you a little bit of an insight, try and help you out. But first of all, I'm gonna insert the clips from 4 weeks ago. I am so excited, but this is on a slant. 1 second, this is on a massive slant. This is honestly the most excited, I don't know what other word to use, the most excited I've ever been for a sponsorship with a brand. When this brand approached me, I took one look at their website and I was like, yes, yep, count me in. I had actually never heard of Koro before, but they are basically an online food platform for like superfoods, health foods, whole foods. But you can get like bulk oat milk over there, bulk kombucha, bulk nut butters, bulk bags of whole food, like superfoods, sorry. It's just got everything you could possibly want. I'm going to put the discount code on screen now, which will get you 5% off site-wide if you use that, so go ahead and use it. But basically I got too excited, I'm not going to lie to you guys, and I unboxed everything already. I'm just going to show you what I got because I'm so excited to be working with this brand. So if you know me, you know my obsession with kombucha. So I got two 750 milliliter bottles of kombucha. These are ginger and lime. Kombucha is basically fermented tea, so it's really good for your gut health actually, and like populating your gut microbiome with really friendly, healthy, good bacteria. The next thing I got was honestly enough peanut butter to last me an absolute lifetime. So I bulk bought peanut butter, and I thought these were going to be like small jars, but they're actually 500-gram jars. So I got the crunchy peanut butter. It's really big, like that's my head, that's the jar. And yeah, I got six tubs. And again, this is really, really good peanut butter. This is why I like the brand. It's got no like stupid additives, 100% peanuts. Yeah, so this is literally 100% peanuts. It's all organic. And then I also got these protein bars, which I tried last night, and they were honestly incredible. So these are the hazelnut protein bars, and it's a box of 12. I actually think it's so helpful to have like bulk boxes of protein bars, or just like superfood whole food bars, because I always kind of buy the pack of 4 naked bars, and then they run out really fast, and they're quite expensive to say you only get 4. Let me just move this box. They were honestly delicious. And then I got some ashwagandha powder, which, if I'm remembering my course right, is derived from a mushroom. I really hope that's correct, because otherwise I'm gonna look silly. But it can like relieve stress and anxiety, boost mood. I think it lowers your blood pressure. It's like kind of like a good adaptogen. So if you're struggling with like burnout or adrenal fatigue, I'd really recommend incorporating this into your diet. Also got these chocolate bars, which I haven't opened yet. I think they're coconut and chocolate bars. There we go. Organic chocolate covered coconut bar. Again, no refined sugar. So incredible. Also got these cookies, because I'm a sucker. Honestly, cookies, biscuits, they're just my favourite thing. Like, you know, in the afternoon when you want a little pick-me-up or a little snack, I'm just a sucker for a biscuit. So these were double oat cookies. I cannot pronounce this. L-arginine. Pretty sure that's how you say it. L-arginine tablets. Again, they have a really, really good supplement range on the website. 365 in there. Okay, 1 capsule a day. So this is literally going to last me a year. That's crazy. That is crazy for a good quality supplement. This is an amino acid that's really good at like helping with muscle repair and fatigue. It's also good at lowering your blood pressure, I think. So that was everything I got from Koro. I'm honestly so excited to be working with this brand. I couldn't think of a brand that is more like aligned with me and everything I kind of speak about and stand for, and obviously my career being a nutritional therapist. So I would highly recommend Koro. Hop on their website, treat yourself. I'm going to put my discount code on screen again now, and I'm sure you'll see me trying out loads of their products, because I am definitely hopping back on the site to buy more. Like there was so many different products. This is going to be like a really random section of this video. I've actually not filmed anything. This is awful lighting. Okay, we're gonna grab what I need and go back in there. I actually haven't filmed anything for this video since filming that little Koro insert. So this week has been absolute carnage. Oh, what is with the lighting? Okay, we're gonna get that. Also, in my pajamas, wet hair, I'm getting ready to go out, and probably shouldn't be filming this because I did that thing where, let me try and stand you guys up first. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I did that thing where you think you have loads of time, and then you no longer have... I did that thing where you think you have loads of time and then you no longer have any time, so I probably shouldn't be filming this, but here we are. Yeah, going for bottomless brunch for like one of my leaving things. I've had like, I was gonna have like one big leaving thing, but then it's November, everyone's like booked up. I didn't plan it soon enough, so I'm having like different leaving things. So I'm going for bottomless brunch soon, and it's that kind of time where it's 2. I had breakfast, I had a protein bar when I got back from the gym, and I'm hungry. I don't want to eat a proper meal because I don't want to be so full when I go out, but I'm so hungry. So anyway, I know I said I would film when I tried these. Funny story, there's one left. one left because that's how addicted I have become to these. So thanks, Koro, for giving me another food addiction that I'm gonna have to try and manage because honestly, best cookies ever. Like, sorry, I need to get better at looking here instead of here. Best cookies ever in the whole wide world ever. Honest to God, I swear to God, incredible. And they're actually filling as well. Like, that's better. Look how thick they are. Like, honestly, when you have a cookie or a biscuit, usually I think they're so easy to like binge and have loads of. That's what I do anyways. But with these, I have one and then I'm like, happy. Like one or two and then I'm happy, good to go. They're just so good. I have, did I take, I have a really runny nose because I'm kind of cold, but look how good. I'm going to put my discount code on the screen again because you need to get these. They're the, I don't know because it's in a foreign language. I'll put them on screen which ones they are. I think they're the double oat cookies. So good. That's all really. I was eating the last one and I know I said I'd try it on camera. So I literally just came on to show you the cookie. Hey guys, so next up I make some breakfast. I always have sourdough bread. It's got far less gluten than normal bread and contains high levels of folate and antioxidants as well as pre and probiotics. As well as this, I have smashed avo. This will be completely fine in small amounts. It's a low fructose food and promotes healthy digestion as well as providing you with a source of fats to keep your hormones happy. With this, I have 2 eggs poached. So I literally just put boiling water in a pan and crack the eggs into it, and then I just take them out when they look ready, to be honest. But they're packed full of nutrients and they're also an easy to digest form of protein. So that way with this breakfast we're literally getting in all of our macronutrients, and you can always put on the side like maybe some cherry tomatoes or spinach to pack in some more of your micronutrients as well. So yeah, I just put all that together. Don't be afraid of using butter as long as it's grass-fed and organic. It's another really good source of healthy fats. And that is my breakfast. I have this most mornings. It's really easy. It satisfies me, keeps me feeling full for long. I always used to be a sweet person for breakfast, but I find when I have a savoury breakfast I just feel more satiated and yeah, just like a lot more fuller for longer and not finding myself wanting to snack or anything. I think it's really good at stabilising my blood sugar levels. Okay, I feel like this lighting's a little bit terrible, but I really needed to give you guys a change from where I was sat downstairs because I realised like the whole video has been filmed in the same place. That is basically like food-wise my morning routine. I also always have a coffee, which I didn't include in this just because I have it first thing, which isn't the best, and I wake up at 5, so like I wasn't gonna film that. But yeah, I have a coffee first thing, like before everything, which really isn't ideal. Like you should have your celery juice first on an empty stomach and everything. But at the moment, like this is one of the reasons I didn't want to make the video is I'm literally going on season this week. So it's like when I'm on season, you know, I'm not gonna be eating how I want to eat. I'm gonna be drinking alcohol. There was no point like really knuckling down and fully healing my gut health right now because I know that when I go away on Sunday it's gonna, you know, it's not gonna be an ideal scenario for the next 5 months in terms of health. Obviously I'm gonna do everything I can and I'm gonna be a lot more physically active and I'm gonna be outside in the mountains, like in the fresh air all day. So there is so many pros and cons to both lifestyle factors. So yeah, I always have my coffee first thing when I wake up. It's not great for cortisol levels and stress. If you want to be really good, I would recommend putting coconut oil in your coffee because that can lower the cortisol levels that the coffee will trigger. Another good thing to do for hormones, because I think people forget about this. Basically, I'm just going to give you a massive like gut health chat now. But a great thing to do for your hormones, put your phone on flight mode when you go to bed. So like honestly, ideally put it in another room and don't touch it for the first kind of like hour or two of you waking up. But I use mine for my alarm, so I put it on flight mode so that when I wake up, I'm not seeing all my notifications first thing, because even if you don't consciously feel stressed, subconsciously that's going to stress you out. Even if they're all like good notifications, the fact that your brain is seeing all these notifications, it's going to put your body in fight or flight mode and trigger, yeah, cortisol to be released. I feel really uncomfortable with this setup. Like, I'm just trying to film this video, to be honest, because it's taken me so long, but my hair feels a mess. I feel so pale, and this ring light is like giving me a migraine right now. So many people forget that our gut health is not just about diet, it's about stress levels, our toxic load, our environment, which is kind of toxic load, same thing. You know, how we exercise, like so many things affect our gut microbiome. Not just the food that we're consuming. So it's really important that we're paying attention to like all the factors. But basically, like, let's just strip it back. So your gut microbiome, which is a massive buzzword at the moment, is basically all of the bacteria that live in your gut, and you have good gut bacteria and bad, and we need like a good balance of the both. So certain things will like breed the good gut bacteria, and certain things will obviously breed the bad. And when we have an imbalance of bacteria in our gut, that's when we'll start to see the digestive issues and problems. So symptoms of bad gut health, there is honestly so many, but it can be things like ADHD, brain fog, ADD, bowel movement issues, bloating, fatigue, depression, anxiety, like bad breath, acne. Like, there is so many physical and mental responses to gut microbiome imbalance, and obviously they can mean so many different things. For me and my journey, I was just and have been so chronically stressed for about a year, I would say, to the point where it's caused me swings and roundabouts again with things like depression, anxiety, brain fog, fatigue. Like, a real big warning sign to me that was like, you need to work on your gut health, was the fact that I could not get out of bed until like 9 a.m. every single morning, which is so not like me. I'm such a morning person. I've always like bounced out of bed. Never found it hard to get up at like 6 a.m. And yeah, I was struggling to even get out of bed at 9. So I was like, wow, there is something really wrong here. And I'm obviously diagnosing myself here. I haven't been for tests or anything. That's something I'm going to do when I'm back from season, and I really commit to this gut health journey. There's so much to go into here, and I feel like I'm babbling because I don't know how in depth to go, but I think that the level of stress I was under caused me leaky gut syndrome. So yeah, you guys wanted a video on gut health, and I could sit here and chat about this for ages. There is so much information, but that's why I feel like go head over to my TikTok and follow that, because that way I can make really short, in-depth, specific videos, and it'll educate you so much better than me trying to sit here and remember like everything to include. But basically, another really crucial part of my morning routine is my journaling. So I'm about to go and do all my mindset work now, and for me that includes writing 10 gratitudes, 10 affirmations, reading a bit of a personal development book. At the moment I'm reading a Jordan Peterson one called 10, it's downstairs, oh yeah, it's down, oh no, it's there, 12 Rules for Life. Yeah, so I'm reading 12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson. It's heavy, like it's a hard one to sink your teeth into, but yeah, I try to read a bit of a personal development book, and then I have a big fat journal. I have two journals, so this one is like my brain dumps, my emotions, my triggers, and then this one's like my manifestations, my goals, and then I'll meditate as well. And this is all, again, so good for your gut health, to like teach yourself emotional regulation, make sure you're managing that stress. Even things like going for a walk every day. I know everyone says it, but it's so much more crucial than you think in terms of like getting the fresh air, reducing your toxic load, getting into nature, grounding yourself, managing that stress, managing that anxiety. That all affects your gut health. So it's not as simple as this, but if you've, for example, got acne and all you're focusing on is creams, or all you're focusing on is diet, but you're inside all day and you're never getting that kind of the microbiome that nature could offer you, like even little things like you don't think they link together in your head, but they do. So yeah, what I'm going to do before I round this video up, because this this video could go on for ages, and honestly, like I've said, go and follow my TikTok, but hopefully it's given you some really good tips as to like how to start your mornings. Like, don't go on your phone first thing, take the celery juice, take the apple cider vinegar, have a really nourishing breakfast, do your journaling or meditation. You don't have to do it all. Like right now for me, journaling is something I'm really enjoying. So if I've got a morning where I'm quite rushed or a morning where I don't feel like doing my routine, I will just journal or just pick like one thing. But before we go, I'm going to just quickly talk you through the gut repair process, because this is a really important process, and if you don't do it in these steps, your gut could maybe, you could be doing all the right things, but it's still not healed. Okay, so if you go see like a nutritional therapist or a dietitian or whoever, and they're healing your gut, they'll probably put you on the 4R protocol. Yeah, so it's as simple as it sounds. Step 1 is remove, step 2 is replace, step 3 is repair, and step 4 is re-inoculate, which I can never say that word. So step 1 is basically the elimination diet. They'll put you on a diet which excludes certain foods, probably like dairy, gluten, high FODMAP foods are probably going to be excluded. There'll be a whole list, a whole bunch of things to exclude from your diet, and this is to identify any like intolerances or allergies that you might be suffering with. And with an intolerance, it is the worst thing to do is like avoid it forever. That is literally the worst thing you could do. An allergy, that's different, but an intolerance, you can heal that and you can eat that food again. So yeah, if you're struggling with an intolerance, go see someone about it. Don't just keep on avoiding that food. But step 1 is all about that elimination diet, and it'll be a protocol where you remove all of them and then you incorporate the foods slowly in, back one by one, evaluate your symptoms. It's a long drawn out process, but it's so worth it to have that optimal level of digestion and health. Like, the thing is with health, like, it truly all starts in your gut, and your gut health literally affects every single variable of what you think could go wrong, whether it be like chronic disease, autoimmunity, mental health. Like, it affects everything. So it is so worth it to spend time healing your gut health and focusing on like just living optimally through having good gut health, because it truly does affect every single area. The second step will be replace. I never know if I'm pronouncing this right, but it's with betaine HCl. Betaine? I'm going to put it on the screen. Supplementing this increases the stomach acid, obviously in your stomach, which just makes sure that you're digesting food properly and assimilating nutrients properly. People think that things like acid reflux are caused by too much stomach acid, whereas usually the case is that you have not enough stomach acid, and that's actually a really big problem. So this supplement is just going to make sure that you have good levels of stomach acid to be able to like digest your food properly, get the nutrients out of it properly. And there is a whole way of taking that, so don't just go ahead and take it. Like, you really need to delve into how to take that supplement properly. Another thing that they'll probably make you take is not make you, but like in this process, another thing to take is digestive enzymes. So basically, if your body has, maybe you've got a lactose intolerant, you might not have enough of that digestive enzyme that digests lactose, so you need to just supplement that for a while until your body starts making it itself again. The supplement is just like a short-term aid that will boost natural levels. Step 3 is repair. So this is basically like looking at herbal supplements you could use, again going back to the elimination diet, like ironing out any more responses to foods, kind of going back, maybe taking some out of your diet again, putting them back in. So it's kind of very similar to step 1. And then step 4 is re-inoculate. So we're really populating the gut bacteria, and this is where most people go wrong. Most people do step 4 and think it's going to heal their whole gut health without doing anything else. That's where a lot of people really damage their gut and like make it 10 times worse, because you're just chucking a load more bacteria into your gut whilst it's maybe already really inflamed from a certain food, or it doesn't have enough digestive enzyme. This step is really crucial to like get right and not just start with. I remember a few years ago, I literally did just that. I just started taking probiotics, and it's really not good if you haven't done all the other steps first. So the reinoculate stage is taking a full course of probiotics, which tends to be around 3 to 4 weeks, and this is just going to populate your gut, get it super healthy. If you are going to take probiotics, you need to aim for a strain of like 30 to 50 billion CFU daily. And yeah, that is the gut healing process. So like I said, this video is literally including the foods I eat and how I kind of act on a morning. I'm about to go on a walk now, so like I would say they're my crucial elements for like happy gut health on a morning, is staying off screens, decreasing my stress load for the day, which is kind of staying off screens as well, fueling my body with good nutrients, hydration, like properly hydrating myself, and getting outside into daylight, which I know is super hard at this time of year if you live in the UK like me, but I would say they're kind of my key things for good gut health. And yeah, I'm going to leave this video there. There's not going to be any more kind of like nutritional YouTube videos until I'm back home in May, which is crazy to say, but there's going to be so much fun ski season travel content coming. You guys know what to do if you want to stick around, and thank you so much if you have watched this whole video.